Please like, comment, share, and subscribe. Please give this video a thumbs up to help the channel grow. Click the bell icon at the top of the page to get notified when I post a new video. Universal Channeling. Channeling the Conscious Universe. Blossom Goodchild, Channeling the Federation of Light, September 11, 2022. Good morning. Well, should we talk about the sign? The Queen's death? Or the price of fish? Federation of Light. Welcome to you, Blossom, and each one who finds themselves drawn to these conversations of ours. We know there is a burning question you wish to ask Blossom. Please go ahead. Blossom Goodchild. Thank you. Already, emails are coming in wondering if the rainbows that appeared over both Windsor Castle and Buckingham Palace just after the Queen's passing were the sign in the skies you were talking about. Federation of Light. And we would immediately answer, no. Blossom Goodchild. A bit odd. A bit coincidental nonetheless. Federation of Light. Rainbows are a refraction of light. The light is always there. Although we state these ribbons of color are not the sign we speak of, we did not say that they simply appeared for no reason. We would say that the death of this monarch will bring about great change regarding how your world is viewed. The rainbows are a symbol of hope. They bring joy to the heart, and it was felt necessary for such a display to be presented. Blossom Goodchild. Interesting though, how their significance will differ depending on one's view of the monarchy. Federation of Light. Indeed, Blossom. Much is to unfold. Much is to come to light in these days ahead, and much will leave many in great distress due to that which is brought forth. This is nothing new, and yet, we would say that the passing of this ruler will be the lair which sets the ball rolling. A great deal will be bandied about, and once again, one must use discernment. We would suggest that one remains in the calm and tranquility of the soul, and not to be sucked in by all that will be portrayed. In a sense, we would say, this changes nothing, and yet, it changes everything. What we mean by this is that the lights that you are must not change. All that you are to hear and all that is to come must not change the bright lights of truth that you are. One must. You are unhappy with us using must, Blossom? Blossom Goodchild. I am a bit. Can we use might consider? Federation of Light. If you choose Blossom. Yet, we prefer must. Because truly, it is a must. It is a necessity to remain centered within and not fall for all the propaganda that is to follow. Blossom Goodchild. Oh my God. I don't believe it. You are going to say it. Federation of Light. Yes. We are. Hold on to your hats. The winds are going to be of hurricane proportion, metaphorically speaking. All is in alignment. If you think of that statement, it means that everything is lining up. Everything is falling into place as it should. There have indeed been many pitfalls, many deterrents from that which was planned. And yet now, matters that are of huge significance shall spill forth at a rapid rate. Blossom Goodchild. Something that baffles me. How can a divine plan be tampered with? If it is divine, surely all known distortions and distractions would have been dealt with before they occurred. Federation of Light. This is a transition from dark to light, Blossom. Acts of distractions are bound to occur, as the dark feels itself sink into the abyss, and for the little strength it has left, it will continue on until the bitter end. To try and keep the darkness as the ruler of your planet. The divine plan is playing out. The light has won. All that goes with that is really just the game playing out its final moves. Watch now, how distortions of truth will be used to cover up that which those of lesser light cannot afford to be revealed. They are doomed. This they know, yet they shall try every last trick in the book to remain. Blossom Goodchild. Although this may flow well to the reader, it is not one of our easier ones. Federation of Light. This is due to energies put in place to prevent our discourse this day. Considering that fact, we are doing extremely well. Blossom Goodchild. Okay. If we may, let's move on to the sign. I decided yesterday, after my last video, due to White Cloud being passionately adamant that he knew the sign would come, that I too would change my tune and do the same. It is just a matter of flicking a switch within me from I shall wait and see to I know it will happen. It felt good. When? Well, who knows? We just have to know, and that's the end of that. Federation of Light. Yet, Blossom, if everyone was to make this switch, the sign would reveal itself sooner rather than later. Your world is one of manifestation. Creativity through thought. One has to know something into existence. one has to feel something into existence. Therefore, naturally, the more that choose to know the sign is coming, the quicker it shall come. Blossom, good child. Yet, many aren't into all this kind of stuff, and would have no idea to think about bringing a sign into being. Federation of Light. True. Yet, many are into this kind of stuff, and the power that one is now feeling is enough to bring this about. So much that is to take place now is able to do so because of the strength and the power that a soul is experiencing within their being. A different knowing, a different feeling. A recognition of this difference is all that is required to amp up the energies to such a degree that the force behind thoughts brings about manifestation at such a rapid rate that some things are almost instantaneous. As this presents itself, as one connects the dots, it awakens inner remembrances. One's truth of self is able to recall the power of the light magic from ancient lifetimes. Let us repeat that. One's truth of self is able to recall the power of the light magic from ancient lifetimes bit by bit, as this magic is once again entrusted into the hearts of the warriors that you are. Skills and gifts shall return. Gifts of such lightness that will assist the lost. Skills that will allow one to present to another truth. Blossom, good child. What exactly do you mean by that? What kind of skills? Federation of Light. Skills that have been long forgotten. Skills that were forbidden due to their creative power. All such things are to return. Blossom, good child. Yes. Yet, what kind of skills? Presuming we are not talking of tapestry or woodwork. Federation of Light. Within the God Self that you are, embedded deep within your beingness are delights to delight. If you truly knew, and we mean, truly knew, without any misconception or interruption of doubt that you could fly. You could, of course, fly. Blossom, good child. I want to say, I doubt that. Federation of Light. Which is exactly what we want you to say, because that doubt has been ingrained within every fiber of the human concept. Birds fly. Nature spirits fly. Planes fly. Dragons fly. Yet, not humans. Blossom, good child. Well, we don't have wings for a start. Federation of Light. You do not need wings. Blossom, good child. Here I feel we should insert. Please do not try this at home. Federation of Light. This is what we mean, Blossom. It has become out of the realms of possibility. Therefore, cannot be done. The collective consciousness proves this to be so. Yet, let us say for instance, that it was proven beyond doubt that it was possible to fly. By just one soul. The beginnings of changing the collective consciousness would awaken, and over time that out of the question reality would become a possibility, would become a reality. Remember that. All that you are is divine. You are capable of so much that you do not even dare to dream of. Blossom, good child. Returning to the topic of skills. Yes, flying would be handy, yet, understanding you are making a point. What other skills and gifts would be more realistic for us to accept/expect of ourselves, as we walk further into this power? Federation of Light. Healing. The energies continue to flow in now, that are of a much higher resonance, and therefore, allowing that which were once considered miracles, to become more of an everyday occurrence. The transforming of negative into positive energy by the power of thought. It is your thought and knowing of truth. Within that thought, that allows miracles to happen. Your capabilities are to show themselves and bring you such joy. For all the power that is flowing through you is to assist the whole. That is all you really want to do. That is why you came here on this mission. To assist the whole. Blossom, good child. And to expand our soul as an individual? Federation of Light. Exactly, Blossom. Yet, that is one and the same assistance. Do you think you would be sent on this mission unprepared? With no tools? Blossom, good child. Certainly feels like it at times. Federation of Light. Everything you need on your journey was packed and wrapped neatly in your knapsack. Layers of utensils. Layers of soul food. All packed in the order that one requires for each and every step of the way. All one needs to do is open it when feeling it necessary to do so. Now is the time. Now more than ever. Stay alert. Stay prepared. Stay true to that which your heart feels. Stay true to that which you know to be truth. Stay true to yourself. Stay in truth. And allow your light to lead you home. Blossom, good child. We will, of course, see to it that we make our very best effort to do so. In gratitude. In loving service. I am. Website, Blossom.